Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to KOTOR II. So after our Padawan troubles, we are here on the other side of the Enclave. We're going to check this area right here, and then we're going to head into the Archive proper. So, let's go ahead and break out the plasma torch for that instant entry. And this doesn't look at all safe. Holy crap.
I hear you.
And it looks like, it sounds like it's counting down. That's no bueno. Mandalorian power shield and credits. More credits, that's good. Anything else? No. Fix the computer terminal with 4 repair parts. That would be Meetra's job. Computer is now functioning. Access work log. Please contact the head technician to resolve this issue. Unfortunately, the head technician is dead. So all of these are pretty much down. Well, I guess there is one thing we could do. And that would require a
Just say the word.
Little bit of force power. Let's go into... Oh, no. Hold on. These will probably overload as well. So, we're going to try something a little bit stupid. We're going to go into solo mode here. Han Solo mode. And let's go here into the computer panel. Overload the terminal. Give us 20 seconds. I was going to use burst of speed. Everything gets all nice and blurry. Okay. Fire in the hole. That's going to be like waiting for a toaster to pop. There we go. That's a lot of explosions. There we go. Cool. I like that. Now, is there any differences at all? Nope. There's a lot of popped power couplings. Alright, come on, guys.
I hear you.
Adden, I need your security expertise here.
Pure Pazak.
Hi. Oh, it's the disciple. This is the... Yep, here's the last member of our party. Who are you?
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
What are you doing here?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
That's not the only reason.
The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave, and once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
Left?
Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could.
What others?
Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
You mentioned holocrons.
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why is that?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things
Bindo!
are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work. Something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Can we talk about the corpses behind you? Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
I was always curious about that. But Jedi have often protected the galaxy for centuries. They seek peace, often through sacrifice, but they have become arrogant. I can see their point.
Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Qel-Droma and Exar Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Malak. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy. And that is a frightening thing indeed.
Do you hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this.
What do you mean?
Many Jedi defy the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
So, he probably recognizes me then. I was one of those Jedi. I must accept part of that responsibility.
There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training, in order to learn how he might best leave the Order.
Revan and Malak would have received the same training as I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Sure, go on.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions.
I know in my case, the Masters had nothing to do with it.
What else would you like to know?
You look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
Uh-huh. Did I say that? You mentioned holocrons?
Someone has been taking holocrons.
Ah,
The situation.
okay.
What else?
Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, There are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the Rim.
And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the Rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against Outer Rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
So they're very, very important to the Ithorians. Why is the Jedi Order important?
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role. What else?
Tell me about the Republic.
I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin, and it grows weaker with time.
The Republic always seems to be in a weak state. What happened?
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy, and the forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. It was almost the end. But at that last year, the year before Revan vanished, Revan's assault on the Republic stopped. No one knows why. But it was all that saved the Republic. The fleet the Sith had amassed was no more, and the remaining Sith turned on each other, destroying the Academy on Korriban. It did not matter. Revan had already won.
What do you mean?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
So there was also that kind of storyline that if you chose Revan as Darkseid, and you kept the Star Forge and all that kind of stuff, there's still the fact that Revan still disappeared, regardless of whether he was light side or dark side.
Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
The Sith are awake in the galaxy. I'm going to need their help to stop them.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
Trust me, the Sith are out there. They've been hounding me since Paragus.
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khoon and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. In any case, it seems to me like our goals are compatible. If you would have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find the answers you seek.
Are you sure you want to take this guy with us? I mean, he's easy on the eyes, but he talks like a room full of Jedi.
Yes, bring him along. And when we get back to the ship, I'll prepare a celebration feast.
So, you've met the crew. Well, we'd welcome your company.
Great. I hope he doesn't snore like Aden.
Aden has nothing to say. The gang's all here. So the disciple is a level 6 soldier, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and... let's grab the Padawan still. Oh, Adden was not happy with that. Oh well, maybe he's a little bit jealous. Well, let's look at his stats here. We've got him... computer use, nothing. Demolitions, nothing. Stealth, awareness, repair. Pretty high on treat injury, though, if anything. Feats. 2 weapon fighting, heavy armor. Doesn't have any real prerequisites in anything other than 2 weapon fighting. Well, I guess we could probably hook him up with a staff or something. He looked that would seem kind of appropriate for him. Oh, he just has normal clothing too. We need to take care of that. What's his dex is at +3. Alrighty. Let's see. Do we have something with a max 3? Well, let's get him in the warrior armor. I guess that would work. And energy shield. Mando melee shield. Let's give him the Bavakar strength system if we're going to give him a staff. And enhanced shielding, defense bonus 3. Interesting. Fortitude, maybe some infiltrator gloves. Gamorrean gauntlets. Cardio regulator. Oh, we could give him the spinning blades. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, why not? Let's give him the spinning blades. Wow, he turned intimidating really quick, didn't he? Holy crap. So, the gang is all here now. 3 dead mercenaries lay here, accompanied by signs of combat. Alright. Each of the mercenaries bear evidence that they were killed by a lightsaber. So this must be Vrook's doing. Targeting visor credits frag grenade, Azkul's orders. This datapad contains orders from Azrael, the leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Vrook has wandered into the Enclave alone. He will take a full squad and capture the Jedi alive. Bring him to our nook in the Kinrath Caves to await transport to Nar Shaddaa. He will fetch a fine bounty. Ah, okay. I see. And was there any other remains or anything? Does not look like it. Alrighty. Well, looks like we have to head back to that mercenary alcove that we saw in the Crystal Caves. Now,
something you need of me?
This guy here, he is actually supposed to be a love interest here for Meetra. Hence the reason we probably lost influence with Atton. But if you play a male character, you actually get the Handmaiden, and with the female character, you get this gentleman here. So, this is the first time I've actually had him in the party, because this is actually one of the first games I've ever played with a female protagonist that you can choose. For the sole reason that I never feel that I can play a female character justice, because I don't know the thought processes and the emotional, you know, kind of vibe to it, and I don't want to insult anyone. Even if I'm just playing the game by myself, I'd want to do it justice by playing a female character. But we're doing this canon, so... And apparently the gentleman did not like my little rant here. Fair enough.
Just say the word.
Hopefully they'll make their way out. Emo, hi guys. Oh, it's that one guy.
I am ready.
Well, you're gonna get your initiation here, sir. Mr. Jaime Lannister. What is your name, anyway? Forgot. And you got a little bit of light side. Disciple. Okay. Well then, Disciple.
I am listening.
Shields up. Shields up, sabers out.
Braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless.
I don't suppose you'd like to negotiate a peaceful resolution to this situation?
Negotiations are not possible. A deal has been made with anxious people. People you do not cross. And now, Jedi, we shall fight.
Fair enough. Well, you look... Okay, there we go. Yeah, grenade right in the middle of you. Why not? Why not? That took care of a lot of them. Now, let's go ahead and slice and dice our way through here. So he's done. So now we got the Klatooian thugs. Well, he chose the wrong profession, didn't he? And what do you got? A Corellian power suit. What does that do? Defense bonus 10, max dex bonus plus 1. Okay. Well, the disciple is certainly holding his own, I'm pleased to say. Now, let's head back to the courtyard. The thing is that we're not finding any evidence of Zeron doing anything to the mercenaries at all. We found nothing to substantiate that. Well, let's head back to the salvage base and turn in these quests. Oh, there's a lot of them here now.
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Uh-huh.
Ah, the traveler has returned. I hope the Dantooine is providing suitable distraction and entertainment for you. So, what should we talk about?
Let's see if we can
There's
just
much to see here.
go through...
I don't know, nor... And what?
Okay.
We
The salvagers... No new information there. How about you, Joran?
I feel much better now, thanks to you. I don't think I thanked you properly down there. I was pretty shaken. I really hope the Jedi salvage you bought was worth it. I meant what I said about no returns, though. I need the money to go home. But it's nice to see you again, regardless.
What were you doing in the sub-level?
It was all Tapalay's fault. She said the entryway to the sub-level was safe enough. That area has hardly been explored. We barely got in there. Then everybody started...
Oh, we've heard that. Okay. So, nothing... Okay, let's look at our quests here. Now, we got the thief. I guess we need to head back and let Zarin know that.
What? Who is that? Oh, it's you. You go down into the sub-levels yet? Or did you suddenly develop some sense?
Well, I'd like to talk to you about the dead salvagers.
It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open.
I found their bodies.
You have? You managed to find them down there? You're tougher than you look. I have 1,000 credits for their bodies and their personal effects.
I require no reward. Just give them a good burial.
And no reward, too. You've proven very helpful. I have to go take care of something. I'll talk with you later.
Interesting. Where is she going? Alright, items lost. Didn't say anything about the will, though. So that's interesting. Should we go check out... Yeah, let's head to the mercenary camp real quick. See if there's any new information. because I still... Maybe the Mandalorians had something that they needed to share, and we messed that up by having Canderous inflict his will upon them.
I don't suppose you're here to hire.
Alright, yeah.
What if we do? You sound so the galaxy.
Yeah, there's nothing that we can do from there. Well, let's head back to Kunda and see about this thief and the rest of the stuff. And then maybe we can talk to the administrator and see what the deal is with these mercenaries. Maybe we need to keep on talking to, what was his name, Brun? Or Brune? Maybe he has some more information. And I'm expecting HKs at any moment. Which I think that's probably a wise course of action. To always expect HKs. Kind of like the... Oh.
I hear you.
Neat.
Let me take care of this.
I did not see this earlier. Jalshay Mentor Armor. Ooh. Heavy Synagar War... Okay, so that's pretty much like the Jedi Master version. Defense, Persuade, Charisma, and Wisdom. Oh. Okay. What am I wearing? Or what is Meetra? Matukai. Adept Robe. Alright, so... if I was playing a Consular, that would be awesome armor, but... I like the green robe a little bit better. And I'll see what trouble we can stir up here. Now, who do we turn in? Oh, wait. Did we find the gear they needed?
Any luck on getting my modulator back from Joran? I don't think anyone here will be able to help me.
I found your thief.
Excellent. How did you deal with Joran?
Well, your thief wasn't Joran or a salvager.
It has to be someone near their camp, and no one else lives around them. You might be right, but I doubt it.
The salvagers had been hit by the thief, too.
Are they turning on their own? Typical. That's about all I know. I've never seen the thief clearly. Do you have any idea who it is?
It was a young woman scarred by the war.
Really? So it isn't a salvager. Well, the war affected different people different ways. Is she gonna be alright?
I think I set her on the right path.
I guess I had it all wrong. I thought those salvagers were to blame. Look, if you see her again, tell her maybe we can work something out. I need help on my farm. She's already shown she knows something about farming equipment. I know a lot of people that need a second chance right about now.
Perhaps.
Here's your reward. Finally, I can get back to work.
Huzzah! Micro Pulse Blaster and another Electric Blaster. Not bad. Alright guys, well I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and when we come back we'll talk to the rest of the people here, and then maybe head to the Crystal Caves to see what happened with Farouk. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.